Oh, I need that.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you?
Nice out the rough here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Get in there. Oh.
That's frustrating. It's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a pot bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
It's tracking. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par now. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
It smells like it's good. Oh, you have some? It's good.
It's heading to the rough for mine.
No, it's not.
Second shot here on the third. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed.
Break.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a long...
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
What a fucking shot.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Just a 4-footer remaining. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, well done. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Right down the fucking pipe.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Beautiful swing there. Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, you know, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You know, you do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Oh.
Terrific shot, almost an eagle. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Oh, no.
But out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And tapping it in for par. Currently 2 under for the event. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago. Let's get back to it, shall we? Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Ooh. Can make this one. It's for par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
If it's up, it could be in. Ouch, that hurts. Okay, let's get back to the action. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. This one's online.
Get there.
Ooh. He's currently tied for 5th.
But everybody knows.
The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Get money.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Wow, what a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Get in.
Make it a little bit further, I think.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Not a bad approach, that one. Up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Just didn't drop. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods
Yeah.
as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
How close was that to going down? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother. So try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have
Drop right in the
gone on to
cup.
win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies.
Dude, come on, the break was more than
guys
that.
that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going,
sit down, baby.
He's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So
Get in the motherfucking
things
hole.
that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough.
Oh, that was for Eagle?
Currently 4 under for the event.
Get the fuck out of here.
To chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dog leg from right to left, but one of the most
That
generous
was for
fairways
Eagle.
on this
Get
golf
the
course,
fuck
if not
out.
the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Oh, I like that strike. This one's hitting well towards the green. And this putt to move into first place on the leaderboard.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
Well, that'll play. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's a good move. Always nice when you can head to the top of the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good.
Damn.
Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Oh, get down there.
Well, this should find the short grass.
Keep rolling.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Shorted it.
If that's the right pace, this should drop.
Oh.
Putting for birdie here. Leading by a shot after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
This would be a great up and down.
Get it in there.
Good for a long time. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Outload first here.
And treat you right. I love you. Every night.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Should find the green here.
Damn.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Come on, ball. Don't
Get there.
deny him.
Come
on.
on.
It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands.
Still take the dub.
Most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There's a spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
I love you more. Good night. I'll take that.